The Man in the Tall Trees. This story is inspired by a true event, but I've changed some details for dramatic effect. It was about 8 o'clock at night on June 5, 1950, when my grandfather and his brother were sitting outside their cabin in the woods of northern Minnesota. They had just finished supper inside and were enjoying the evening air. My grandpa looked up into the trees that surrounded their home when he noticed something unusual. He saw what appeared to be a person standing way up high in one of them, but as he watched, he realized that it wasn't moving or even breathing. As he continued staring upwards, the figure began to move slowly downwards until it reached a branch about 10 feet above ground level. At this point, my grandfather called out to his brother to see if they could both make sense of what they were seeing together. His brother shook his head no, saying that he couldn't see anything, so my grandfather told him exactly where to look so that he could see it too. When his brother finally did spot it, they both agreed that whatever it was, it didn't seem human. Its body shape seemed off somehow, like an inflated balloon animal, and its skin color was so pale white that it almost glowed under the moonlight. After a few minutes of watching, whatever it was moved closer towards the tree trunk and then disappeared from view altogether. Both men shrugged it off as being nothing more than just a trick of the light, or perhaps someone playing a prank on them. However, when they went back inside later that night, their mother mentioned having seen something similar herself. She said she had been looking through her kitchen window at the time and thought she saw two people walking around outside. But when she opened the door, she found nobody there except for her son, who was coming back from fishing. Her other son also came running over, asking if she had seen anyone either, and after hearing each other's stories, they all decided to investigate further. They grabbed flashlights and headed out toward the woods behind their house, where they believed these figures might have gone. As soon as they got close enough to shine their lights into the darkness, though, something strange happened again. A low growling sound filled the air, as if several large dogs were barking nearby. Suddenly, everyone froze still, while listening intently with wide eyes open for any sign of movement or noise. Then, without warning whatsoever, one of those loud snarls suddenly stopped abruptly right next to them. Everyone jumped back in fear simultaneously, before turning quickly away from each other, without saying another word. Later on during daylight hours, a search party consisting mostly of family members went out searching throughout the area around where this incident took place. Unfortunately, however, despite extensive efforts made over days following this occurrence, no trace whatsoever was ever discovered, except for footprints leading deep into thick brush, which ended abruptly near water sources, such as streams or lake shores. There are many theories surrounding this mystery today, ranging anywhere between wild animals being responsible for scaring them off, due to territorial instincts kicking in after feeling threatened themselves by humans invading their space, all the way up until paranormal explanations involving ghosts haunting visitors who dare enter certain areas within specific boundaries set forth long ago. Throughout generations past, whatever actually caused this strange experience remains unknown, even decades later now. But regardless of how you choose to interpret things yourself, whether scientifically based reasoning or superstitious beliefs alike, this will forever remain unsolved, since neither side can prove itself correct beyond doubt with absolute certainty yet. Anyway, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and want to hear more.